up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy D Cash. SE Live 365. Y'all know what time it is. We're here at Dayton 24/7 Now Studios. And as we continue 50 years of Dayton Hoops, we're at the midway point of the season. And, as we look back on the journey that we started in April, we have came a long way here, navigating our way through the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and now we'll be hitting the 2000 era coming up next week with a plethora of great people who will talk about that era. But it's been an unreal journey, and I just want to give thanks to, number one, all of the people who have came on and spoken their piece about 50 years of Dayton Hoops. We've had some great guests on the show, and we're looking to bring on some more great guests as well as we continue through this epic story that we're telling here. We also would like to give a special thanks to Network and Chill, who partnered up with this throughout this season. And Peanut Johnson has been extraordinary, helping us create, find artists and find businesses who have helped keep this show alive. We also want to give a special thanks to Tina Shaw of Safe Haven Cleaning. Miss Shaw, with her efforts, have also helped keep this show alive. And Safe Haven Cleaning is an amazing business. You should definitely check out. But we definitely want to give thanks to all of the businesses who have partnered up with this throughout the journey so far. And we're looking forward to partnering up with more in the future. We'd like to give a special thanks to the artists who have came on the Artist Spotlight. There's been a variety of great guests who have pulled up, and we're looking for more guests and more artists to pull up. And we have some surprises for you in the second portion of this season, and we're very excited for these surprises. So special thanks to the artists. We appreciate you, all right? Special thanks to the business Spotlight, all the businesses that have came through, and I'm truly grateful and I'm humbled for all the businesses that have partnered up with me, and we just want to continue to help you guys receive the numbers that you're looking for and the positive vibes, and we're here for all of that, all right? With that being said, we'll be back here in a moment. Don't go away. 50 years of Dayton Hoops.
Do you need personalized home care services? If so, Quality Advancement of Life Skill is here for you. We are an agency provider for Department of Development Disabilities. We offer home care, personal care services, non-medical transportation, shared living housing, 24-hour client care, and so much more. We are trusted, dependable, and reliable. So don't wait. Contact us today. We can't wait to help.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy D Cash. Check out SE Live 365, the new podcast on all platforms, sponsored by Dayton 24/7 Now. All right, appreciate you and tap in.
What do you want to do next?
All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are here, SE Live 365 here at Dayton 24/7 Now Studios, and we're celebrating 50 years of Dayton Hoops, and I'm with the one, the only Earner.
What's up?
CC Serva in the
What's
building.
up, my dog, man? Appreciate you having me. Man.
Whew.
It's a pleasure, man.
Man, it's honor to have you in here, bro. How you feeling, man?
Can't complain, man. Blessed and highly favored. You know what I mean?
No question. We see you out here on tour with Finesse 2 times out here. You out here moving all around, bro.
City, state to state. It's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean?
Artist Spotlight, bro. We had to get you in here. We're trying to spotlight different artists throughout, not only Dayton, but out, throughout the state and the country. But, bro, how does it feel to be back doing what you do, bro?
First of all, I appreciate you even having me, man. It's monumental. It's legendary. It's iconic. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
But
we go back,
it's
bro.
a beautiful thing, man. It's therapeutic. You know what I'm saying, to say the least. You know what I'm saying? It's like where you belong. You know what I mean? Feel good to be home in all aspects. You know what I'm saying? So,
Now, let's start with the rise, man.
okay.
You know, CC Serva. You know what I'm saying? You was going crazy on him. Y'all was going crazy back then.
Yeah.
What was it like back then on the during the rise, bro?
Man, you know, when you just going, you really don't know, you know, what to expect. You're doing it without a blueprint, you know what I mean? So that makes it more interesting. And then once you subjectively figure out the way to do it, you do it with a little bit more conscious. But I think anything that you do, it's better to do it with no conscience. You know what I mean? And that don't block the creative process. You know what I'm saying? So during those times is one of the most terrific times of our lives. I can speak for myself and I can speak for others as well. But it was a dope experience all the way around the board. I won't change nothing. You know what I mean? Probably.
Give me a couple of your guys, man, that you was, you know.
Oh man, a couple of guys that was with me.
Yeah, you know, y'all was wrong.
Man, I can name everybody.
You had to name. They be like, man, why you ain't name me, cuz?
The whole D cut, man. The whole D cut, man. It's a beautiful thing. Shout out to everybody who stayed down. Shout out to everybody who represented the brand in the way in which that's supposed to be represented. If you know, you know. If you know what I'm talking about.
No question.
Everybody else, you know, it is what it is. You live and learn. You know what I'm saying?
No question. No question.
What it's stood for. You know what I mean?
Now, you know, when you win hard. When you lose hard, right?
For sure.
What was it that kept you going? What was it that kept you going, bro?
I just think my family. You know what I mean? And yourself. You got to look at yourself in the mirror. Like, I think every loss ain't a loss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then it teach you a lot about yourself. Teach you a lot about who you are.
Yeah.
Just staying motivated, staying diligent. I just look at it as either I'm insane or it's just both. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or persistent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or both. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you have to be a little bit.
Yeah. Crazy. You know what I mean?
I mean, because when you do decide that you you have to have that confidence, right?
Yeah,
and people have to feel that confidence when you perform or when you do your thing. For you, how does that, you know, the comeback, bro? Now when you're out, now you're on tour now, and it's, you know what I mean? You feel it now?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Because when you go into these different places that you've never been, and possibly your music has never reached, and you see how they welcome you and you see how it's accepted, you start being like, damn, I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I can do this. Like, you know what I mean? You battle with self-doubt every day. You know what I'm saying? I think all artists who do this, like, on a real level, they battle with the self-doubt. Like, every day you think about not doing it no more. You know what I mean? But this definitely gave me more legs to go.
And you know, what was it like, you know, touring with Finesse 2000?
It was dope. It was a dope experience, man. He a cool dude. You know what I mean? But my whole team, like, we in business to do business. So a lot of things that we ain't really starstruck on, or we ain't really, like, you know what I mean, the type of guys who tag alongs. We on our own mission. Like, and that's, I think, we got more respect from that alone than anything. Like, from his camp and our camp.
Right.
You know what I mean? I didn't move with a lot of guys because, you know, it's assets and liabilities. You know what I'm saying? You pick the best guys and you move accordingly. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
And so, learning a lot from now, from touring now as opposed to then, right?
Yeah.
The game's changed, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Game's changed.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my yeah, I mean.
Oh, my God.
Woo-wee. Game's changed, bro.
Yes.
I mean, it's, you know. It's the internet world out here, bro. Numbers is going crazy on them. So are you been able to adjust to that? How you been doing?
It's been a slow process because, like, back then I could release a CD, right?
Yeah.
And I could sell everybody a CD in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was more tangible. I could sell them, like, yo.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I release a CD,
album.
I print up 1,000,
Boom, boom,
I sell 10.
Right.
Got 10,000 maybe in a month. You know what I mean? But now it's like
the stream because they kind of like yeah.
To me, I don't understand it.
Yeah, it's like
I don't understand it.
it's like they're just trying to make one. It's like a so you sell. All right, so if you make a single and you sell it for what? How much you sell it for? $2.
Man, listen.
And then you get a certain amount
about music. I just think they just. I swear, like,
just stream it.
Man,
You just think.
Man, when I first came home, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. When I first came home, I was like, yo, I don't see the profit margin making it make sense. And I'm like, yo, I don't know what direction to go. Like, how do you sell your music? And a couple of my guys reached out to in bigger markets. They were just like, they always looked at me bigger than the music. So you selling the brand, you just go back, sell the brand,
rebrand,
rebrand, and that's where the earner came about. You know what I mean? So,
I like it, man. Yeah. And that's how it is. So now you perform, and now you doubling up now.
Exactly.
So instead of like that, and that's what you have to do. Yeah. You have to beat the system, bro. You have to beat some. No, you have to reinvent actually, and you've been able to continue to do that, man. What's next for you on the music side?
Staying diligent, staying focused, staying creative, man. Staying fresh. You know what I'm saying? Just keep pushing forward, keep pushing the culture forward, staying positive, persistent, and productive. Just having fun, man. That's all it's about, having fun.
You how's family?
Family's good. My daughter's graduating soon.
Nice.
So I couldn't be more blessed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no question.
I'm happy, bro.
Artist spotlight. What does that mean for you, bro?
It means never giving up. It means success is a journey, not a destination. It means being a psycho. It means being legendary. It means being iconic. It means forgetting what people think. It means standing on your own toes. It means don't go with the crowd. It means go on your own path. It means work until it hurt. It means working keeps you sane. It means being sane. It means just never giving up, man. You know what I'm saying? To reach your goals, you know what I'm saying? And finding your lane. Even if your lane is to help somebody else reach their path. It just means, it means love. It means strength in numbers. It means being monumental. You know what I mean? That's what it means. It means Dayton. It means Ohio. It means Serva. It means the earner. You know what I mean?
Phew. Boy. Woo. Man. It's a great feeling, man. Great feeling. I seen you, me and G Money. We used to come and check y'all out, bro. Yeah. And you was, y'all was doing your thing back then, man. You had it figured out then. And it looks like you figured it out again now, man.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate it. Trying to, anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's a daily process, right? Yeah. Because, that social media social media. It be social media, boy. Yeah. But you know how to you understand the assignment, bro. Sure. You understand and you know what it can do and what it can't do to you. So, it's an honor to have you on. Last question: 50 years of Dayton hoops. You remember watching anybody hoop, or if you had to say there was, give me
Daryl Martin, Fats, Bernard Porter.
Let
me see. There's so many people. Trey Coffey.
Right, Trey.
Oh my God, my cousin Larry Wynn, Ivan Powell, DeQuan Cook, Aaron Pogue. A lot of these guys, man.
And we in the 90s and 2000s right now. Sure. What was the one team that when you win, you like, let me go ahead and get this spot right here so I can go ahead and watch.
Colonel White.
Daryl Martin.
Colonel White, Daryl Martin.
98.
Yeah, we from the same hood, so. And his nickname is my nickname too. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
That's like a brother of mine. So
Lefty.
Yeah, Lefty.
It was showtime, man. Showtime in the Cougar Dome, bro.
Yeah. He would have went to the league right now.
Man, he had that group of point guards. I mean, Colonel White ran. We ran at that time during that time, bro, in the 90s.
For sure.
I mean, great times, man. Sure. And you do you'll check out a game every once in a while, right, Erner?
For sure. Yeah,
okay.
Sure.
Appreciate you being on 50 Years of Dayton Hoops, bro.
I appreciate it.
My honor, my guy. Erner in the building. If you want to check out the full interview, we're gonna go to Spotify, YouTube for those. But special thanks to everybody for being on 50 Years of Dayton Hoops. We're going to catch you at the next one, all right? We out.
Safe Haven Cleaning is your go-to for transforming your space. From residential to commercial, our experts handle it all, creating a clean, safe environment in every space we touch. At Safe Haven Cleaning, we truly do it all, from wall to wall. Call Safe Haven Cleaning today, 937-232-6119, or visit us online at safehavencleaningllc.com.
It's going to be a great experience for the kids, only $15, and I'm looking forward to you guys coming out.
All right. Now, with you going to camps and getting to the league, what is it like to be able to give back to the community, man?
It's great. It's a great feeling to be able to give back, especially to the kids.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back in the lab here at SC Live 365. Special thanks to Dayton 24/7 Now Studios as we continue to do 50 years of Dayton Hoops. And we have our business spotlight series. And we have another entrepreneur who's ready to show her great business to the masses, all right? And today we have none other than Xclusive Taste CEO, Virginia Bean.
Hey,
how you doing, Miss Bean?
How you doing?
Pleasure to have you in the
Thank
building.
you for having me.
I see you brought your, you got your props here.
Yeah, I got a little something here today.
Who we got? Who we got here?
Okay, first this is my son Jonathan. He is graduating class of 2025. But these are graduation keepsakes that I'm offering this year.
Okay.
We have the party prop. It's a little cutout for the table.
Okay.
This is a diploma keepsake for parents. So
Nice.
It's a copy of their student's diploma.
Yeah, because that they get once they get up out of there. Once you get out of there, you be like,
Right.
You don't even know where it goes.
Most, back in the day, our parents kept our diplomas.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
now the kids want to keep their diplomas, and so
Well,
now the
yeah.
parents can have a keepsake.
Yeah, if I graduate, mama. Now, you know how that go though. Sometimes you want to give it to mom and dad.
Yeah.
Okay, so introduce yourself, your brand, and how long you been doing what you've been doing.
Okay, my name is Virginia Bean. I am owner and operator of Xclusive Taste, LLC. We first started off as catering, so I do still offer catering services. Then I branched off into doing unique customized gifts, which comes the Gifts by Xclusive Taste. So I'm literally a one-stop shop for your events.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, so not only do we have the catering side and we can customize your party, but I also have a business called Leveled Up Events with my sister Monique, where we do event decorating and balloon decor.
Shout out to Monique.
Hey, sissy.
Yeah. Now, how long you been doing this for?
We started catering in 2021, right after the pandemic. Everybody had to find their way back into the working world.
Yeah.
So we decided to go and do our own thing, entrepreneurship.
Nice. And, what was the first year or two like?
Rough.
Rough. That's the reality, right, of
it's
entrepreneurship.
definitely still grind season. So it's just trying to get our name out there. I've been cooking my entire life as I can remember from a little girl in the kitchen with my mom, my grandmother. Then I would cook for family functions, and then they be like, "You should sell your food." I'm like, I just cook just because I can.
Right.
But then I'm like, hold on, I can start making money with this. So let me
pleasure.
gotta put my foot on the ground and get the move.
Yeah, and that's the one thing that happens. Sometimes you're doing it and it's like, it's cool. And it's cool for a minute, and then you're like, hold on, let me think about these numbers.
Yeah.
So I know that was something you definitely thought about. Before we start the next question, that's your camera right there. So whenever you're saying something important, go there, okay? All right. Now, once again, tell me about the different aspects of it and what we got.
So the different aspects is we have the catering service, one. Then we have the balloon and event decor,
all right,
which is
balloons,
yes,
and the event.
And then we have the customized items, which will fall under the umbrella of Gifts by Xclusive Taste.
Okay, so three different ways,
Three different ways,
and people be wanting them all three ways.
Yes.
So
I mean, it makes it easy for the consumer.
Yeah.
Because now you don't have to deal with 3 different vendors. You're only dealing with one.
the one-stop pop shop.
One-stop shop.
Let's go. Hey, that's sweet. That's sweet. We'll be back here in a moment. Don't go away. 50 years of Dayton hoops. We'll be back.
This segment is sponsored by Dana's Soul Food Kitchen, where love is the first ingredient. Check out the amazing menu that they have for Soul Food Sunday as well. Order in person at 130 North Patterson Road or order
What's up,
online.
ladies and gentlemen, we
via
are back in the
DoorDash.
lab here. SC Live 365, 50 years of Dayton hoops, and we are in the Business Spotlight series once again. And this guy, ever since I met him, he's been doing great things, but he's been doing that far beyond when I met him. And his program is elite. And we're going to let Mr. Trey Huntsman introduce him in his program. Appreciate you, my guy.
Yes, sir. I'm happy to be here.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate what you do, bro.
Yeah, appreciate you, man.
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
you.
Well-
Introduce yourself and your brand, bro.
Yes, sir. My name is Coach Trey, Trey Huntsman. Huntsman Elite Basketball started back officially, legally, 2011 out of the Cable Urbana area, which has branched out to Springfield, London, Bellefontaine, Urbana area. We're serving, I think this year we documented 9 different counties, not cities, counties
Wow.
in the state of Ohio. We have 23 basketball teams, and I serve close to 1,000 kids a year. Our program is a faith-based program. Our core values are God, family, toughness, and hard work. And I do training, camps, leagues, AAU, merch, mentor coaches, and I just started DJing.
Woo-wee.
Yes, sir.
Now you doing training.
Yep.
You got a league.
Yep.
Got merch.
Yep.
And
AAU.
AAU, and the AAU in itself is just a monster in itself. That's incredible stuff, man.
I appreciate you.
Now, how did you get into, I know one leads into the other.
Yep.
So where did you start first?
I started in training.
Okay.
I used to be a college basketball coach at Urbana University.
You used to hoop too, right?
Yep. Mhm.
Okay, so you
Yep.
was a baller.
Yep.
Now, you
I
played
hoop.
with a real famous OG.
Yes, sir. So in high school, I played with Jock Vaughn, who played at Kansas, McDonald's All-American, Hall of Famer. Then he played in the league. And
So you was a
coaching.
shooting guard.
I was a point guard too.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
So y'all played point guard. Y'all was out there.
Yeah. So my thing was defense.
Okay.
I could handle, pass, and
He was shooting all the time?
Nah, he was diamond.
Oh,
He was
okay.
defending. I mean, we played great defense. We had a high level team. Yeah.
Okay.
California, Pasadena,
All
John
right.
Muir, Mustangs.
Okay, there
Yeah.
you go. Stangs in the building,
Yeah.
man. And so you come to Ohio, bro.
Yep.
And when did you realize, like, I'm gonna have to go ahead and kick in something, like on my coaching or training side?
So, man, crazy story. So, when I was in school, I always wanted to be a high school basketball coach and a math teacher is what I always wanted to be.
Okay.
And my uncle, who worked as a telephone man, me being an African-American minority, he didn't want me to struggle. So I told him what my dreams were, but he said, you need to be a doctor, lawyer, engineer. So those were the 3 options he gave me. And so I I have an engineering degree. So I came to Ohio Central State University, and I went there on an engineering degree. But I always wanted to be involved in basketball. And so graduated as an engineer, became an engineer, and then when 9/11 happened, they cut 40 or 50,000 engineers. So at that time, I went into different professions, subbing as a teacher and so forth. And then I transitioned from there and became a custodian in the evening. And, man, I've done a lot, bro. So as a custodian, I used to clean in the morning. This is after they had the 9/11 layoffs.
Okay.
So instead of me going into assistance, which I should have done, I decided that I didn't want to go on welfare, which at that time, that's not what it would have been. But because of the way I grew up, my family was on welfare, so I didn't want to go back into that cycle, right? So with me, I'm like, you know what? I'll do whatever I need to do for my family at that time, right? So to be honest, it was stupid, because the money I would have got because I was an engineer would have made way more sense.
Okay.
But that opened up this door for me to be a janitor at a college campus.
Okay.
So then I got connected with the college coach. And then he would always see me, looking in the window. So one day he was like, yo, you know anything about basketball? I'm like, yep. I played and I always wanted to coach. So dude basically allowed me to become a volunteer coach. And that's how I kind of got in the window and coaching. So now I'm under, and it was Paul Bryant.
Paul Bryant.
Who's now the AD at Grambling State.
No, he's now at Alabama.
Alabama. Is he at Alabama?
Alabama.
A&M?
Yeah.
So.
Or Alabama State.
Yep.
One of the two.
Yep. Yeah, you got to look that one up.
Alabama State or Alabama A&M.
Yep.
PB, we about to get it right.
Yep. So PB, who used to coach at Sinclair, then came to Urbana University, took me under his wing and started mentoring me. And as he was mentoring me, he allowed me to basically come to practice, and then I started working with the players.
Alabama A&M.
Alabama A&M, yeah. So shout out to my guy, PB.
Yeah, shout out to Paul, man. He was a baller, too.
He was a baller, yeah. Well, bounce.
Yeah, hops. Huntsman Elite, we'll be back in a moment. Don't go away. 50 years of Dayton Hoops. Business Spotlight. We're back.
So what's your name?
Micaiah Johnson.
What's the name of your business?
KJ's Food.
Is there anything else?
No, I can do anything.
It's my life. It's my life. Big appearance.
Agent.
This my life. I don't give a fuck. This my life. This my life. This my life. This my life. My life. It's my life.
SC Live 365, welcome to the Artist Spotlight. And as you can see, this girl, she's gone on 100,000 trillion since she walked into the building, all right? When you got 1 million followers, hey, you got to stay on 100,000 trillion. But the beautiful thing is how she got to that 100,000 trillion followers. Go ahead and introduce yourself, boss lady.
All right, guys, I'm Kiki Marie, and that's Kiki Marie. Don't spell no other type of way. Yeah, shout out to 50 years of Dayton Hoops. Shout out to the Hoopers. You feel me? I like all the athletes, especially the athletes that be in my DMs. You feel me? Y'all my favorite ones. You feel me? I ain't gonna put y'all names out there, but if you in my DMs, then I already love you to death. Especially athletic, you feel me? Just skinny athletic dude that, you feel me? And you young, yeah. If you in your 20s, you feel me? I ain't messing with the athletes in their 30s though. Y'all can go somewhere else though. Skirt.
Look. Listen. Now, Miss Kiki.
Yes, sir.
How's life with 1 million followers?
Life is elevating. I do go through times where it dropped. You feel me? I was stranded in Memphis for an entire month. Like, I was on the way to South by Southwest in Austin, Texas, and then I was like planning ahead to Florida for Rolling Loud, and then I had some like videos that I was gonna shoot out there. Yacht parties and stuff. I had a lot of stuff going on, mansion parties.
So when you started to get them numbers up, right? The DM started to get to hitting a little bit harder, right? And you started to get more opportunities.
Opportunities definitely come your way when you
So what number did you get to when you just like, yo, this is just crazy?
Check out the entire Kiki Marie interview on SC Live 365 on all podcasts.